Well, hello there. Today on this video, I'm going to show you 6 awesome places near Bend, Oregon that you may not know about. These are places that are sure not to disappoint. The first awesome place in the area surrounding Bend, Oregon that you may not have heard of is Smith Rock State Park. For driving directions to Smith Rock State Park from Bend, Oregon, head north on US 97 for 21.7 miles. Turn right on B Avenue, name changes to Smith Rock Way, then turn left on Wilcox Avenue and follow signs. Smith Rock State Park is a state park located in Central Oregon's high desert near Bend. The day use area of the park is open daily from dusk to dawn. The park also has a camping area as well that accommodates tent camping only. Its sheer cliffs of volcanic tuff and basalt are ideal for rock climbing of all levels of difficulty. The Crooked River cut its way through the layers of rock to create today's geographic features. Smith Rock itself is 3,200-foot high ridge above sea level with a sheer cliff face overlooking a bend in the Crooked River at elevation 2,600 feet. Making the cliffs about 600 feet high. Smith Rock is generally considered the birthplace of modern American sport climbing and is host to cutting-edge climbing routes. It is popular for sport climbing, traditional climbing, multi-pitch climbing, and bouldering. Smith Rock State Park is very popular with hikers because of the many trails. One trail in particular is very popular. The trails have viewpoints along the routes that overlook the Crooked River and nearby rock formations. The two main trails are the Summit Trail and Misery Ridge. The park's trail network links to neighboring Forest Service trails and the Bureau of Land Management trails on adjacent public lands. One big plus of the trails in Smith Rock State Park is that you get to watch the rock climbers do their thing, which can be very interesting. In addition to watching the rock climbers, the views are very panoramic and suitable for landscape photographs of high quality. The next awesome place in the area surrounding Bend, Oregon that you may not have heard of is Lava River Cave. For driving directions to Lava River Cave is located 12 miles south of Bend on the east side of Highway 97. Lava River Cave, part of Newberry National Volcanic Monument, offers self-guided exploration of a mile-long lava tube. The cave was one of the first lava tubes to be discovered in Oregon and is the longest known lava tube in the state. It takes approximately 1.5 hours to tour the entire cave with approximately 2.2 miles round trip. Walking. Initial access descends 55 stairs to a combination of flat boardwalk, uneven surfaces, and stairways. You need to wear closed-toed shoes and warm clothing, since the average temperature in the cave is about 42 degrees Fahrenheit. One should also bring at least 2 light sources for safety and to enjoy the cave views. Pets are not allowed. The eruption which formed the Lava River Cave occurred about 80,000 years ago. The source is believed to be near Moke's Butte, southeast of the entrance to the cave. The same volcanic flow that formed the cave underlies much of the Bend area and almost reaches Redmond, Oregon. However, the specific vent that created the cave has been buried by several newer flows of lava. The Lava River Cave was created by lava flowing downhill from a volcanic vent. The lava flowed northwest from the vent towards the Deschutes River. The flow began as as a river of lava flowing in an open channel. Eventually, a lava crust solidified over the top of the flowing lava, formed a roof over the river, enclosing it in a lava tunnel or tube. When the eruption from the vent stopped, the lava drained out of the tube, leaving a lava tube cave behind. After the cave cooled, a section of its roof collapsed. This collapsed section provided the entrance to both the uphill southeast and downhill northwest cave section. The next awesome place in the area surrounding Bend, Oregon that you may not have heard of is Fort Rock. For driving directions to Fort Rock, drive south from Bend on US 97 for 31 miles. Turn left onto Oregon Highway 31 and drive 29.2 miles. Turn left onto Fort Rock Road and follow the signs. Fort Rock is a volcanic lava ring located on an Ice Age lake bed in North Lake County, Oregon, about half hour to 45 minutes south to southwest of Bend, Oregon. The elevation is about 4,500 feet. The ring is about 4,500 feet in diameter, stands about 200 feet high above the surrounding plain. The reason why it's called Fort Rock is because it has tall, straight sides that resemble the palisades of a fort. The region around Fort Rock contains about 40 similar rings of lava and is located in what's called the Brothers Fault Zone of Central Oregon's Great Basin. Great Basin is a geologic term for the area in between mountains in western United States where water does not flow to the ocean, hence basin. Fort Rock is designated as Fort Rock State Natural Area. A nearby volcanic lava ring has a water-formed cave called Fort Rock Cave, where in 1938, Luther Cressman from the University of Oregon discovered sagebrush sandals and human artifacts dated approximately 9,000 to 10,000 years old. There are other volcanic features in the area. South Ice Cave is a lava tube. Derrick Cave is estimated to be 1,200 feet long. Devil's Garden Lava Field and East Lava Field are other geological oddities northeast of Fort Rock a few miles. Inflated lava, Kiputka, and lava ponds are found here, plus both A'a and Hoi Hoi flows. The next awesome place in the area surrounding Bend, Oregon that you may not have heard of is Mount Bachelor. For driving directions, take Colorado Avenue southwest to Southwest Century Drive. Name changes to Cascade Lake Scenic Byway. Mount Bachelor Ski Resort will be on the left, about 21.5 miles. Mount Bachelor offers lift-accessed skiing and snowboarding 7 days a week from late November to the end of May. Hours are generally 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. On nice weather days, Mount Bachelor offers skiing 360 degrees off the summit of the mountain. Mount Bachelor holds some of the driest snow relative to the Cascades mountain range. The mountain's wide variety of elevation and aspect allows skiers and snowboarders to find good snow nearly every day of the season. Many avid skiers and snowboarders can access a bulge on the north side of the mountain, referred to as the cone, by hiking before, during, and after the resort's typical hours of operation. Nordic skiing. Mount Bachelor has the longest groomed Nordic season in North America, running from late November through late May. Snow conditions may extend into June in some years. Mountain Bike Park. Mount Bachelor was granted a special use permit from the Forest Service, allowing point chairlift for downhill mountain bike laps. Mountain bike trails continue to be developed, varying from family-friendly single-track trails to bad-to-the-bone downhill bike park. There are 7 restaurants, 3 bars, and 3 coffee houses on the premises, which are distributed in 3-day lodges. Additional accommodations and lodging are nearby at Sun River and in the city of Bend. The resort boasts a lift-served vertical drop of 3,300 feet. The next awesome place in the area surrounding Bend, Oregon, that you may not have heard of is Crater Rim Trail to Paulina Peak. For driving directions, take US 97 south from Bend, drive about 23.5 miles, turn left on Paulina Lake Road, and drive about 12.5 miles. Turn right onto NFD 500, and the trailhead is on the left, about 9/10 of a mile. Paulina Peak is the highest point within the volcanic monument at very nearly 8,000 feet. There is a trail which you can take through a beautiful pine forest up to that peak, which provides amazing views of the big obsidian flow below the peak. From a bird's eye view to consider the enormity of the obsidian flow, the hike up to Paulina Peak is a great way to experience that, as well as to view some of the beauty of Central Oregon from that bird's eye view at Paulina Peak. Newberry National Volcanic Monument consists of 4 primary visitor destinations, an awesome visitor center, as well as Lava Butte, Lava River Cave, Lava Cast Forest, and Newberry Caldera. Newberry Volcano is the largest volcano in the Cascades mountain range. The next awesome place in the area surrounding Bend, Oregon, that you may not have heard of is Bend Area Waterfalls and Rapids. For driving directions, take Colorado Avenue southwest until the traffic circle, then take Southwest Century Drive to Conklin Road and follow Conklin Road for about 6.2 miles to Deschutes River Trail. Benham Falls are rapids of the Deschutes River located between Sun River and Bend, Oregon. With a pitch of about 22 degrees, they are rated Class 5 for watercraft and are the largest falls on the upper Deschutes. The falls were created by the eruption of nearby Lava Butte approximately 6,000 years ago, as the lava flow dammed the Deschutes River, forming a lake known as Lake Benham. The river eventually flowed over the dam, draining the lake and thus forming Benham Falls. On the west side of the river, the U.S. Forest Service has established a few lookout points for scenic views over the gorge for viewers. Tumalo Falls is a 97-foot waterfall on Tumalo Creek in the Cascade Range west of Bend in Oregon. Additional waterfalls are upstream along Tumalo Creek and a tributary. What? Additional waterfalls? And they are awesome. Starting at, that we just looked at, you continue up the North Fork Trail about 1 mile, and you will reach the location of Double Falls, and it's an awesome waterfall. And if you continue past Double Falls about the same distance again, you reach Middle Tumalo Falls, which is also an awesome waterfall. And just a half mile further from Middle Tumalo Falls, you reach Lower North Fork Tumalo Falls, and just a half mile further, you will reach Upper North Fork Tumalo Falls. And these are all great waterfalls. And if you packed yourself a picnic lunch in your backpack and brought it along, then you could sit and watch lower North Orcumelo Falls and enjoy your picnic lunch. It's about 3 miles up to the last waterfall, and I recommend it. And these are the 6 amazing things to see near Bend, Oregon.